Hi, I am Kathy Ann Dixon.
And I'm Arlene Owen.
Welcome
to Azar. We want to welcome you to another episode of Azar. And remember, we want to hear from you all as our family. Write in the comments,
Yes.
subscribe, tell a friend. We are on at 6 p.m.
Yes, we are in Diamond Vale, in one of the parks, and it's beautiful down here, Arlene.
It is. It's quiet. It is nice. There's some people around in the park in the back of us,
Yes.
but it's still quiet and nice.
Lovely breeze.
Yes.
Yeah.
It reminded me of a long time when we used to go in the park on Sunday afternoon, Kathy, and
Yes.
my mom would take us down Skinner Park, down Irvin Park.
Irvin Park in San Fernando.
In San Fernando. And we
Yes.
swinging, so this is good memory, just coming and sitting down here in this park.
Yes, yes. This evening we are going to be dealing with a topic that I would say in some cases it could be contentious.
Yes. Oh my God.
What is the name of this topic, Arlene?
Dealing with the in-laws.
Yes, and once you're thinking about getting married,
Yeah.
get ready, put things in place because you have to start dealing with the in-laws.
Yes.
And not only if you're getting married, somebody else could get married and you become an in-law.
That's right. That is true.
Yes, yes.
Your brother got married and now you are in-law.
Yeah.
And Kathy, what is this plant all about? Why you bring this plant?
We bought this plant today because the first person we wanted to deal with is the mother-in-law.
Oh my goodness.
Right? And she seems to have gotten the worst rap
Yes.
in
Kathy,
everything.
It's a chutney song about mother-in-law,
Yes.
It's a movies about mother-in-law.
Yes.
And now it have plants.
Yes, they call this one mother-in-law tongue.
Yeah.
Watch.
That is bad.
Yeah.
Why? What I say? What I say about the mother-in-law tongue? It's thick, it's long,
And it could choke you.
Kathy, you are mother-in-law already. And one day I will be a mother-in-law. Oh, that is not good. Why they always say bad things about the mother-in-law?
And then even if you go to an East Indian wedding or something, they have this hot thing
pepper.
that is coming up, you could eat, called mother-in-law too.
Yeah.
It heated.
Yes.
So you want to know why is always this negative connotation
With the
towards
mother-in-laws.
mothers-in-laws?
Oh my gosh. But Kathy, they are good mother-in-laws.
There are good mother-in-laws and good in-laws on the whole.
Good in-laws on the whole,
Yeah.
I have a good mother-in-law. My mother is a good mother-in-law, and they are good in-laws. I live with my in-law. When I got married, my husband took me to live with my in-laws for 11 months, and they treated me well. Joanne, she used to cook and pack my food, for lunch.
Yeah.
Pack my lunch, and in-laws will really do those things. So I had good in-laws. I had Reverend Hollister Jackson. He has passed, but that 11 months, he really took time to tell us about things we should know, how to live as husband and wife.
Yeah.
So I am, although they say don't go and live by your in-laws, I was happy for that time, Dr. David Jackson, he treated me well also. I really do have good in-laws. My mother-in-law, Norma, she treats me well. So they are good in-laws. Your mom was a very good in-law. I used to see my aunt doing Kathy, and she bathing she daughter-in-laws when they have baby. She taking care. She with bag and luggage. She carrying this for her daughter-in-laws.
Yeah.
She really did love her in-laws.
Yes, but I didn't have the honor and privilege of having a mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Because she was, had died before I met Ronnie.
Yeah.
But all I heard about her is that she would have loved you and that she was a wonderful woman. And that was Faustina Dixon.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to call that name here today.
Yeah, we thank God for her because of her you have a good home. I have a good husband.
Yes,
thank God.
So we want to say some things, this why mother-in-laws has gotten that bad rap.
Yeah. Because sometimes because of their mouth.
Yeah.
Kathy, and sometimes we as mother-in-laws, I will be one day from now on to talk to myself, control your mouth.
Yeah.
No, even if you want to tell the daughter-in-law or the son-in-law something, there's a way.
Everything has a way.
Yeah, don't be like this hard.
Yes.
You know?
And don't feel because I just talk to my son, I talk to my children, how I talk to them, and I talking to you just so.
Yeah.
No.
That is true.
Yes, a daughter-in-law or son-in-law is grafted in.
Yes.
And they have been exposed to a different kind of
That's
climate.
right. That's
so
right.
when they come, they're expecting, they don't want a jolt into reality. What did I get myself into?
Yeah, yeah. And sometimes as a mother-in-law too, because you're embarrassing the daughter-in-law, the son-in-law.
Yes.
You go across by them and you say, that's how you cook that?
Yes. And sometimes you do it in front of people.
Yeah.
So we want to break the stigma
Yeah.
with the in-laws
Yeah.
in the line of mother-in-law talking, I am one.
Yeah.
So we have to talk to ourselves and know that there's a way to deport ourselves that will be a blessing to our child and their spouse.
That's right. So what the first thing we touch on mother-in-law, learn to speak. Let your speech be seasoned with salt.
Yes.
So the Bible says you know how to answer every man.
Yeah.
You know how to answer your daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
You know how to answer your son-in-law.
Yes, yes, yes. You see, and a lot of times, the stigma came because there is sometimes, even in the early stages, the mother-in-law, she may have, I don't want my son to go. I want to keep my son to grow, to stay with me always. So she didn't make preparation for a girl to come into her life. And we want to tell mothers that your son was not made for you. So you don't raise him as a son, you raise him to be a husband. So you teach him responsibility and how to care for females, how to be kind, how to help out, because you're training your son to be a husband. He's not going to stay with you. He's not a permanent fixture. And because some women don't prepare for this, when a woman comes into the life, there is always contention.
Yes, you go through that, the withdrawal.
Yeah.
You understand? You can't, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like a cocaine addict.
Yeah.
My son gone, I don't know what to do.
Yes.
You're sweating in a corner.
Yeah.
You're catching fits.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that bad.
No, it shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah.
Train your child to leave.
Yeah.
They have to leave your home and they will find a wife.
Yeah.
And when they find a wife, put yourself in that situation. Would you like your mother-in-law to treat you this way?
Yeah. Yeah, and what causes that too, a lot of times, some females may say, nobody good enough for my son.
Yeah.
Of course, there's somebody good enough for your son.
Of course. Of course there is.
Agree?
Yes.
Yes.
You know?
So you have to allow him to find his way.
Yeah.
Pray him through.
Yeah.
Help. I pray that we were raising them up in such a way that they'll make good choices.
That's right.
No, that doesn't mean that they'll always make good choices.
Yes.
But we're going to try our best, but we're going to work with our children.
We're going to work, especially as we were saying, Kathy, and when we were speaking about this topic before we came here, you know, when you're a tidy knot and you're inside, we're working at it.
Yes.
Mother-in-law work at it. Yes, you may not have liked the daughter-in-law before you found something was wrong. And probably you're right. But you know what? He made a choice. You went to the wedding, or if you didn't go to the wedding,
yes.
This is now your family. It's your daughter-in-law. Let's try to make it work.
Make it work. You have grandchildren on the way. Just now.
Yeah.
So you ask God.
Yes, help you.
Ask God, help me to love this girl.
Yes.
Help me to love this boy.
Yes.
Help me, Lord, because I want to see my daughter happy. I want to see my son happy.
And I want to play with my grandchildren.
Yes. So even if I see they have little contentions, don't choose it like, oh, just what I thought. And you jump on your son's side, you say, you see what I tell you?
Yeah.
Get her out of here. No, you come, son, you already made the decision.
Yes.
Marriage is a covenant.
Yes.
What can we do to make
help.
it work?
Yes.
You all want to talk with me and your daddy?
Yeah.
You all want to go and talk to a pastor? You all want to go to counseling? But you work towards helping your child because he's already, or your daughter, because they have already made a commitment.
That's right. That's right. And Kathy, and that moves us to our next point. As a mother-in-law, there are boundaries.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to know not to cross certain boundaries. You know, there's a running joke in my family when we were getting married, Martin and I. You know, he was speaking to his mom and he said, Mom, you know how you like things? If you come across by Ali and it have a hole in the curtain, that's a style she have it. Don't mention it, don't say anything, and she will laugh.
Yeah.
there are boundaries. You cannot come into her home now. Now this is her home, and tell her how to put up the curtain, how this should be done, because she have her own style and her
That's
own
it.
ways.
That's it. No, that's not saying that I may come in as a daughter-in-law, as a novice, and I don't know how to do something, and I'm doing it the wrong way, and you are showing me, have you ever thought about trying it this way? Your approach will matter.
Your approach. And sometimes too, let her ask you,
Yeah.
Mom, or mother-in-law,
Yeah.
I'm doing this thing and I'm not sure, because I will call. My mother-in-law is very good with certain things in the kitchen. And if I want to find out something, I will call and ask her.
Yeah.
If she see me doing it, she may suggest, I may do this way. It's not that you're doing it wrong, but this could be done another way. And the thing about it, her way is really a good way.
Yeah.
So there's a way to do it.
Yes.
So know your boundaries.
Yeah.
Do not cross the line if you are not invited.
Yeah.
And so we want to speak to the mother-in-laws on that.
Yes. And if you do not like your daughter-in-law, which happens in a lot of cases, the more you try to resist, the more you will alienate your son.
Isolate your own self. You'll end up by yourself.
Yes.
Because your son will cleave to his wife.
Yes. Which happens in most cases.
Yeah.
And then alienate, you will feel all alone.
Yeah.
And then you feel like your son betray you.
Yes.
When really, remember, there comes a time when young people looking for love.
Yes.
That they're looking for that type. When they were little babies, they're looking for mother's love. But now that they're older, they're looking for that romantic love.
Yeah.
So now, although the girl may not be the person that you totally approve of, but he has already made the decision and he put a ring on the finger. We as parents now have to decide. Mother-in-law, speaking to myself,
Yes.
work with it.
Work with it.
Agree?
Work with it. And remember, and the thing about it as a mother-in-law, what you have to say to yourself, I'm doing this for my child. Because the more you get on with your in-law, your child is tormented.
Yes.
Your child is torn between
That's
their
an
mother
uncomfortable
love
position.
and either their wife or their husband love.
Yes.
Do not put your child in that situation.
Yes.
Don't do it.
Yes, and another thing with us mother-in-laws, we have to ensure that we do not make our daughter-in-law or even our son-in-law our servant or our maid.
Yeah.
Especially if they came to live at our residence. We have to still understand their boundaries. They came, they married your son or your daughter, but they didn't come to be your replacement. May they fire the maid and they say, well, she go fill the gap.
Yes. Sweep, clean,
Yeah.
wash.
No.
I mean, if you are sick,
She
and
will help.
She want to help, but it mustn't be where you are giving her orders and she have a list of things to do.
Yes.
Before the day is through.
Yes.
No.
Treat your daughter-in-law as a treasure.
Yeah.
Treat your son-in-law as a treasure. It's a gift to your home, just as your children were gifts to the family.
Yeah.
Agree?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you know what too, Kathy Ann? When you call your son or your daughter home, it would be nice as a mother-in-law, ask, how is Sandra going?
True.
How is John going? Sometimes you call and you talk to your son for a whole hour.
Yes.
And you won't ask about your daughter-in-law.
Yes.
And sometimes she's sitting down right there,
Yes.
hearing the conversation, and you will not ask. So please,
Yes.
ask about, show that you care, so
Yes.
that your child will say, my mom really care about us.
Yes. And don't just drop in by your daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
Don't feel that because my son house, he buy it, I could go there when I want. Have your boundaries and give her that beautiful respect.
Courtesy and
call
call.
and say, girl, I want to come across by you tomorrow.
Yeah.
What time you'll be home?
Yeah. What time is good for you?
What time is good for you?
Yes.
And make arrangements.
Yeah.
But do not feel entitled because you're saying that is my son's house.
Yeah. And you just drop by.
And you drop by.
You come to visit.
Yes.
Or what about if you drop by and you come to visit and to stay days?
Yes.
What you say, just
you
come
with
with
your
your bag.
Yeah, why? That's my son's house.
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
Have
oh my
boundaries.
goodness.
Understand that he has his own space and that we have to give that courtesy.
That is so true.
Very
Oh
true.
gosh, mother-in-laws, we really have plenty things.
Yes, we don't want this to be enlightened to us.
Yeah, yeah.
We are we can be beautiful
Yeah.
because I want to say and support Arlene. There are some fabulous mother-in-laws out
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
So we didn't come to bash them.
We are just encouraging mother-in-laws, eh? So
Yeah.
don't get vexed with us
Yeah.
because Katia is a mother-in-law and one day I'll become one also.
Yeah.
And we are just learning from each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry. So, Katia, we want to look at the father-in-law now.
Well, he easy to deal with.
Yeah. It's true to
Yes,
know.
I could just put my father-in-law in my bag and we going on good.
Watch that. You go, you talk to your father-in-law, he make 2 jokes with you, he say, I like that girl.
Yes. And he says, son, I hope that you want to marry.
Yes, and if it's a boy, boys, they have to know. You meet the man, you treat him with respect. Yes, sir.
Yes. Pull up your pants.
Pull up your pants.
Yes.
You sit down respectful.
Yes.
You don't sit down on his chair.
Yes.
You understand? In
Yes.
the house, you must know that chair look like that man who sitting down in the corner here.
Yes.
And he only, right now, you only, yes, sir.
And they love manners, you know.
Yes.
Come mannerly, ask for permission, things
Yes.
like that. And he said, what? I like that boy. You him going out the door good. He ready. He said, when is the wedding?
Yes. He said, can I take your daughter for ice cream and I'll bring her back by X, Y, and Z time, sir?
That's it, yes.
Father say, yes, I like him. Father say, oh gosh, he ambitious.
Yes.
You know, look, he trying something, he doing something,
Yes.
he working here.
He will take care of my daughter.
That's right.
Yes.
But don't come in disrespectful. What's up?
Yes.
No, you don't walk in a man's house and ball, what's up?
Yes, so very true.
No, you have to have some respect because he's the king of the castle.
That's right. And
Yeah.
you notice it and nothing name after father-in-law, right?
No song, no chutney, no movie.
No pepper.
No pepper. Because father-in-law only getting vexed if mother-in-law saying,
She choking him.
she choking him.
Yeah.
You see so and so. You see so and so. And then he ball, all right, I go talk. All right.
Yes, or if he sees that you are mistreating his daughter
Yeah, or his son.
or his son, those are the things that will make a father-in-law
Yeah,
yes,
he
be
will trip.
upset.
Yeah, he will.
Otherwise, just respect them and treat them good and you have them.
Yeah, it's same thing. I know my husband, he's always saying, Arlene, this is the only time you will see a next side of me, you know, let any boy mistreat my daughter.
Yes.
You know, so just come nice and be nice. Don't pretend because they will see through you.
That's
Men
it.
see through men.
Yes. That's
You
a
understand?
fact.
Yeah. So be nice, have a good motive, have a good heart towards the family, not just the girl or the
Yes.
boy. Have a good heart towards the family. Be respectful to the head, the man, and the
Yeah.
inside.
Yes, and there's only one reason in some cases that a father-in-law may seem a little stern at first. It's because he wants to he put a little fear into the young man.
Yeah.
Because he wants him to know,
Don't play.
Don't play with my daughter. It doesn't mean that he's bad, but he just wants to let you know that she has
Yeah.
backup.
She has backup, yes. And that is good, Katia.
It is good.
I have no problem with that.
Yes.
I have no problem because sometimes young men, even young women, they come into your child life and they are playing, as we say here in Trinidad, with your child. They
Yes.
are not serious.
Yes.
And they have to know, listen, this child didn't fall from a tree.
Yes.
This child have parents. This child have a father. Even if you're a single mother,
Yes.
you are there and
Yes.
you be serious when they come in.
Very true. Very true. Yes. You know, and then, you know, we want to look at definitely at daughter-in-law.
Yes.
Yeah, because we can't play with coming at mother-in-law
And leave your daughter-in-law.
and
Some
saying,
daughter-in-law
yes,
easy,
yes,
Katie.
yes. Some daughter-in-laws could really make a mother-in-law upset.
Yes.
And that daughter-in-laws they have a responsibility
Yes.
to be the best daughter-in-laws they can be and honor their mother-in-law.
Yes. You know, the Bible says to honor your father and mother. And because when you get married, the two have become one. This in-law has now become your mother. So the same honor
Yes.
you have to give to her. The same honor you have to give to your the father-in-law.
That's it.
You know, you cannot be honoring your parents and disrespectful to your spouse's parents.
Yes.
You can't do that.
And they will know when they are being honored, you know.
Yeah.
You know when people take the time off. They remember your birthdays.
Yes.
They take the time off to give a call and just call to find out how you're going and just checking up on you. They feel so cared and pampered for by the little son-in-law or the daughter-in-law.
Yes.
Oh gosh, don't say nothing about the daughter-in-law, the son-in-law, you know.
Yeah. So I'm a daughter-in-law. So as daughter-in-law, we have to do better.
Yes.
We have to improve our relationship. We have to respect and honor.
Yes.
And then too, sometimes, you know, we talk about mother-in-laws. telling daughter-in-laws anything. There's the reverse.
Yeah.
Sometimes daughter-in-laws, they're disrespectful. They come into your home.
Yes.
They wouldn't even tell you a good day. They just come and they sit down because they're vexed. They have to come.
Yes.
You know, and they when you're in the kitchen, they ain't coming, they ain't getting up, they're ready to go.
They answer you how they want.
Yes.
And you say, but listen, my own children never spoke to me the way that this young lady is speaking to me.
Yeah.
Yes. So daughter-in-laws, we have a responsibility to respect our mother-in-laws. And also, some daughter-in-laws may even try to isolate the son from his family or from his mother.
That's right.
That is not good. It will come back to haunt you.
You going there again? You're going to check your mother again?
Yeah.
I have something for you to do. We have to go down the road.
Yes.
And they start. And his son, he say, okay, I will go.
For peace sake, sometimes because of the nag.
Yeah.
And why a guy can't go and visit his mother?
Yeah.
He knew his mother first.
That's right.
And
That's
thank God through his mother. Now you have gotten a good man.
That's right.
Now you are telling him, are you going down there again?
Yeah.
And when last he went? 2 weeks ago? He just tell you one need to pass and check his mom. Hey, sometimes you don't have to go. You can go sometimes. But times he could go because he could have his personal space and sit down and drink a cup of tea with his mom.
That's right. That's right. And another thing too, daughter-in-laws or son-in-law will do is they don't want you to buy something for your own mom.
Yeah.
Or to give your mother money.
Yes.
Or to take your mother somewhere, pay for your mother to go on a vacation.
Yes.
We have bills, you know.
Yes.
We have things to do, you know.
Yeah.
But this is a woman who sacrificed. Send your spouse to school, give them a good education so that they could have the money that they have now to see about you. So what about if they just spend a little
from the excess?
On their mother.
Yes, from the excess. Once he doesn't leave you undone.
That's right.
And the house hungry and you see he going and receive out the next house, then that something is wrong there.
Yes.
Now, if you could share. But if you know that there is money, why should you withhold and put pressure on that son to not bless his mother?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, daughter-in-laws, sometimes we are the one should say, you send something. When I say send something for your mother.
That's right. Oh, call your mother. Go look for your mother. And like I say, Kathy, and you don't have to go all the time.
Yes.
But make sure you are telling them, go and look.
Yes.
Make sure you're telling them you call. You call your mother for the week. You call your mother.
Yes.
We have
Very
to do
true,
it.
Eh?
We have to
I
do
love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And daughter-in-law, do not cause division in a family when you go into it. Go into to add to the family, to be a blessing, to be a peacemaker, to be a mediator, to be like glue, helping bond the family tighter. Instead of going there and you tell this one, that one say so, you tell that one, this one say, you know, I realize that one, like, you're really carrying news and making bacchanal in a family. Do not do that.
You know, you were saying that and I'm thinking about my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law is Abby Fifield Smith, Mrs. Smith. She was a great addition to our family, Kathy, and she brought a glue, a love.
Yeah.
You know, she did things that we never even thought about, and she introduced a lot of new things to our family. It was a good addition.
Yes.
You know, and she did not only just love my mother, she loved every sibling.
Yes.
Because it was a family she came into. She respect us. She love us so much. Really, she really love us, you know, Kathy. And not just us, you know, Kathy.
Me too.
I'm not going to tell you that.
I am an extended cousin. Now, when we meet his cousin, hug up and kiss, and you feel it's like she really came in as a beautiful, beautiful addition.
A beautiful addition. So I could give you Abby's number. If you feel you're struggling, she's really... Sometimes I will hear my mother tell Abigail something, and Abigail would just laugh. And I'm watching my mother like, but Abigail loved my mother. She knew my mother didn't mean anything. My mother making all kind of joke with Abigail, and Abigail is laughing.
Yeah.
She is really a blessing, and she's very respectful.
Yeah.
So she's a good in-law.
She's a good one. A very, very good.
A very good daughter-in-law.
Yeah, and another thing for daughter-in-laws, do not despise your mother-in-law or your in-laws because they may be illiterate.
Oh, yes.
Why? Their son is successful now and taking care of you.
Yeah.
But they made sacrifices. She maybe worked 10 days, the father worked laborer, whatever, and they push and send the son to school.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you're kind of looking down on them because you are better than them.
Yeah.
Don't ever do that. they organize a finished gift for you.
Yeah, they made that sacrifice. They made that sacrifice. Katyan, just this evening, we were talking to a man who was telling us about the sacrifice that he made for his daughter.
Yeah.
And that is what parents do. They make sacrifices. They work 3 jobs. They sell on the side. They
Yeah.
do things so that this product you have
Yes.
is finished
Yes.
to provide for you.
Yes.
So really and truly, we really have to treat them mother-in-law good, you know, the
treat them
father-in-law
well.
good, you know.
Treat them well.
Even if they get us vexed, oh God, just because what they give me.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
I go see about you.
Yes, and
Yeah.
just how the Bible said, honor your parents.
Yeah.
Your in-laws are your parents.
Yeah, yeah,
Once
yeah.
your parent, your father came and handed them over to your son,
Yes.
the son, then okay, if you're coming to the family.
Yeah. And Katya, one thing I learned, and I'm always showing this to Marceline, if you show your parents respect and honor and love,
Yeah.
the person you are marrying will realize how much you love your family and they will follow suit.
Yes.
But if you are disrespectful and saying things, I don't know how my mother is a nag, you are not saying things about your mother, your spouse will do the same and disrespect.
And the grandchildren will
And
grow up.
that's right. But if you
Mistreating the
stand up
grandparents.
for your parents and show respect, love, and honor, everybody in your family will follow suit.
I totally agree. You know, I think we are talking about this Kobe Bryant,
Yes,
and we are
and
talking
about,
about LeBron.
LeBron, yeah.
Yeah.
How he's with his mother. Every time you see him, it's a game, the wife and the mother, the wife and the mother.
Yeah.
And there is such love and respect he has for his mom because he said his mom was there when he had nothing.
Yeah.
And his wife, now she understands that because of my mother-in-law's sacrifice, I have such a great man and it's just a loving family.
That's it. That's it. So true. Huh?
And she shares him.
Yeah.
The mother on this side, she on this side. He went to collect his award one day and everybody clapping.
Honor.
Honor.
Oh, no. Yeah, what about son-in-laws? You could have into son-in-laws now?
Son-in-laws are the father-in-law.
Yeah.
Long as the son-in-law line up, I see it with my husband. My mother love my husband like if it's her son. Sometimes I feel like more than me.
Yes.
Son-in-laws, as long as you're nice and you had the nice words for the mother-in-law, she eating out it. Oh my God.
Yes. When I brought Ronnie home and I took Ronnie home to my mom, and you know, he was very courteous. And after he left, she says, "Oh gosh, I like him. He remind me. He look like us. He look like us." You know, I feel it's just the affinity she felt towards him. Like she feel like if he looked like us. Katya and I feel like family already.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's, I think it's the approach.
It's the approach.
It matters.
You love the mom, you're respectful to the mom, you win.
Yeah, when you win the mother, you get the
Your
father,
whole
uncle,
family.
granny.
Your whole family.
Because she making the rest, making, telling them what they have to do.
I know my husband was always respectful, very respectful to my mom. You know, I laugh at it. Even when we were engaged, you all, my mother used to tell him, "Where can my daughter make sure you bring her home by 6 o'clock?" And my husband used to bring me home, and we laughing at it, but he's bringing me home by 6 o'clock, you know. And because of those things, he was never disrespectful to her in any way, you know. And even now, she will say anything, but she's always on his side.
I see it myself.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
So,
you know,
but
yeah, with son-in-laws, just treat the people, children well.
Yeah, yeah.
So I will say, Marcus, just treat my daughter well.
Yes,
Treat Tammy well. And the thing is, you can't be on Xbox whole day.
No.
And showing no sign of ambition.
No. And while my daughter going to work, working hard, especially, you know, mothers and fathers and the daughters is something else, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. You playing whole day. You lying down watching TV whole day. And my child going out and working and have to still come home and work at the end. They must think parents just get vexed about.
Yes.
And so they want to know, even if the son is not working, for a period of time, they must still see you're trying something at home. You're not taking advantage of their daughter or abusing them in any way.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
they love you.
Yes, and just continue to treat the parents and the family well. Son-in-law, once you get in, you know, sometimes you throw a ball to get in.
Yes.
And you get in, but and then when you get in, you behave bad. No, that is when the in-laws will act up.
They will act.
They will act up.
Yes.
But if when you come in, you continue to treat them well and to honor them, oh gosh, you are the favorite son-in-law.
Favorite daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
Yes.
Agree?
Yeah, agree.
Yeah.
But we have a note here.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes while courtship, you may have a conflict with the in-law, or a mother-in-law or father-in-law might say, son, daughter, I am seeing a red flag. Son, daughter, there is something I don't like. But however, you all got married, we are one family. Please forgive and move on.
That's right.
Don't say, I'm not going back by your mother. Remember she did say so and so and so. I'm not going back by your father. Remember he did say so and so. No. Parents have a right to decide if I like you or not for my son or daughter. Parents have a right to say to their daughter, I am seeing X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
So you don't hold it against them.
That's right.
Now they give their child to you. They love you, they forgive, and they move on. You move on too.
Yes.
And every time you're telling the child, your mother was so and so, your father so and so.
Yeah.
Torment. No, we don't want that.
That's right. Amen. I totally
Let
agree.
bygones be bygones and move on.
Yeah. And when it comes to brother-in-laws and sister-in-laws, which will be part of the bargain of the whole big thing, just fall in line.
Fall in line.
Just fall in line. Everybody, if we meet you jumping on one foot.
Jump on one
everybody
foot.
Jumping on one foot together.
Left foot, make sure it's your left foot.
Yes, let us just keep it together.
Yeah.
And listen, if this family, who is the mother-in-law, father-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, and we all respect and honor one another, then the people from on the outside will also honor what is happening.
Yeah, like how we see the extended family. All the cousins and things. When they come and see everybody living good, they say, oh, good, I like how they living.
And they're falling.
And they're falling too.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
Not where you say, oh gosh, you know, so and so, but my in-law. No, don't do those things.
Yes.
You know, we have a very good example in the Bible, Naomi and Ruth.
Yeah.
You know, she really, really loved her mother-in-law, Kathy.
She loved her.
She was loyal, she was committed, she was faithful.
Yes, and there were two daughter-in-laws, you know.
Yes, yeah.
And both of the sons died.
Yeah.
So both of their husbands died. And Orpah went back her way.
Yes.
But our girl Ruth?
No, she stuck it out. She hold on to she
mother-in-law. Yes. No, we're not beating up Orpah.
Not at
she
all.
decided I want to try and see if I can expose one.
Yeah.
That is her choice.
Yes,
but
and she was free to do so.
She was free to do so.
Yes.
But Ruth was also free to choose. And you know what she chose? She says, my mother-in-law has always been loyal to us. She was there for me and my husband, her son, and she was a blessing. Now she's old and she's alone.
Yeah,
because her husband had died too.
That's right.
I'm not leaving her.
Yeah, we did this thing together.
Oh, that shows loyalty. But there was a blessing for it.
Of course, she was blessed with a good husband, Kathy.
Yes, all from the council, the same mother-in-law.
That's right.
The mother-in-law gave her some advice what to do and how to maneuver herself, and she took the counsel and she was able to land the head honcho in the community.
There's a blessing with loyalty.
Yes.
She was loyal. She was committed.
Yes.
She didn't betray her. Yes, it would be a betrayal to leave. I mean, like we say, we didn't hold it against her. She did.
But to leave an old lady alone, that was hard.
That was hard, Kathy, and that would have been sad too.
It would have been very sad.
I know probably when she saw the other daughter-in-law leaving, even if she thought about it, Kathy, and she would say, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. My heart can't do it. And she stood with her, and there was a reward. She reaped a harvest, a good harvest, you all. And she was able to bless her mother-in-law.
Yes, and not that alone. A book is written about her.
Imagine.
In the Bible.
Yes.
Her name
is
lives on.
Yes. Katya, I remember in the old days in the Bible, woman wasn't counted, you know.
Yes.
But imagine she was counted where her name was there.
Yes.
And it have verse and chapter?
Yes.
Oh my God.
She was loyal to her mother-in-law.
Yeah.
So we just want to express how this in-law relationship is something that could be a beautiful thing. But each person in the family has to play their part. Be a good mother-in-law, a good father-in-law, a good
daughter-in-law, son-in-law,
brother-in-law, sister-in-law, cousin-in-law. Dealing with the in-laws.
Yeah. Be committed to the family.
Be committed to the family.
Yeah.
You join my family, you are now one of us.
You're now one of us. Amen. My family will be your family.
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't that wonderful?
It's wonderful.
Yeah, my God
will be your God.
And Ruth said that.
Yeah. When the family going on a lime, I going to the
Yes,
in-laws.
yes.
You understand? All of us, and we are having a great time together.
You hear the word?
Yeah.
Together. Wow, as our family.
So in-laws nice, you know.
In-laws nice. It's according to how you take it.
Yes.
And how you deal with it.
And how we behave ourselves.
Yes.
Yes, you understand?
Yeah.
In-laws nice. In-laws are people too.
Yes.
So we loving our in-laws. Remember, this year is better in 2024.
Yes.
And yes, we have made some errors along the way, but it is getting better.
Yes.
Each episode we are doing better.
Yes.
Each episode we are learning something and we are changing.
Yes. Yes.
We are changing.
Yes.
We are repenting and
Yes.
we say never again.
Yes. Amen, Ali.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Hey, as our family, it has been a pleasure again.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yes. Chatting about the in-laws. If there are
Yes.
any things that you would want us to talk about,
Yeah.
feel free to send some topics in for us to chat about, eh?
Put it in the comments.
Yes.
And if you have a great in-law, a nice mother-in-law or father-in-law, drop their name in the comment and let them know you love them.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Don't forget about Project 1000.
Yes.
We're trying to make that 1000
Yes.
subscriber.
So
by
tell
the
a
end of
friend and family and
2024.
neighbor.
Share.
Yes.
And remember to go on and comment. After the
Yeah.
program is finished, go at the end and comment. Put a comment of how you found the program was. It
Yeah.
will do a lot for us.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much. Bye. God bless you.